Hi, my name is Till I Collapse, and I am co-casting with Avenge You I Will. He has great Minecraft videos for all of you Minecraft lovers out there. I hate it, but that's beside the point.
You're so rude to Minecraft people. But anyway, spawning in the top left position, we have TSL's Polt, but we're going to call him Plot because that's easier to say. And then on the bottom right-hand corner, you have Millennium Stephano, our Zerg player. Oh, this is going to be such a great game.
Stephano is one of the top players in the world. He's from Spain. One of the few things Spain has going for them besides their great weather and hot women. And Polt, I have no idea who he is, actually. I'm relatively new to the TSL clan. I haven't really seen much of them, but we call him Plot because of Sean Plot, Day 9. He's a great person.
Our Lord and Master.
A little too happy. Stephano, going for the extractor trick.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought he was going to waste those minerals on an extractor and go gas first for some type of speedling expand or something.
But Stephano is not a noob, so he's gonna not do that, especially against the Terran.
Pretty much. Well, speedling expand against the Terran can work if they're trying to go for an early expand, because then they get thrown off their strat, because then can't really do much against that many speedlings and running around the map. They're just too fast. We do see an automatron trying to stealthily attack Stephano. I'd be scared. I would watch out for that thing.
While you're dealing with that automatron, there is a drone in Plot's base.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is, and a gas going down.
So he's gonna play standard.
With that gas, Stephano will probably expect a factory play, fast factory play. I mean, a stim timing push is possible, but I haven't really seen it within the last year. So.
Besides Michael, players trying to get into platinum.
Pretty much. And all those lovely bronze players that I love smurfing against. It's great. Stephano did go for a 16 hatch, just kind of forgot to mention it.
Finally got down the pool.
Finally got down the pool at 16 and going for the gas at 18 and just...
He's being a boss.
We do see Marvin the Marine getting made right now and going to be rallied across the map.
I think he's gonna throw down a bunker. He is. Oh no.
We see Marvin and Martin the Marine running across the map right now. And I did just get a Skype notification that Jonathan Joe is online. But it looks like the bunker will not be able to get up, and...
Well, it all depends on this SCV. He does have 10 HP left, so if he gets killed...
Oh, bad choice. He should have tried to kill the drones and then gone for the... to build the bunker. Not that the bunker would have done all that much. I don't think it was in range of the hatchery. It may have been, though. Not sure. Not really.
It was just stalling because right now there is a factory coming down, and he's going to switch it off with the reactor that he was building on the barracks. So we are going to see Hellion Expand coming up right now.
And going for a fast expand. Yes, fast expand there. Putting down the barracks. I would expect the tech lab to go onto the barracks just because it's an easy transition in a tank. Marine tank, which is what most Terrans go with in TVZ.
It all depends on Stephano actually scouting this in time to build spine crawlers and enough queens to defend against these Hellions.
Against Terran, we do see one spine actually going down for Stephano. Can't even remember what's the word I'm trying to use.
Not see the factory or the reactor.
We do see that Stephano did take all of his drones off gas when he got the Zergling speed. Double
Stim
queen,
is coming down right now for Plot.
Getting a third queen is Stephano for that all-important creep spread. But these Hellions are going to be able to deny a lot of that creep spread.
Ooh, another scout going in, but it is easily taken down by TSLPolt. Holt. We're going to call him Plot, like I said earlier.
What does Stephano... I mean, Stephano obviously knows there's a factory. I'm assuming he knows that there's a reactor on that factory. But does he know that Plot, Polt, TSL, I don't know, is expanding behind this? I mean, it's a good assumption, but assumptions are a bad thing.
He does have an overlord by the person's, by Polt's natural. But He hasn't seen
He
it.
is bringing it around, probably going to come in from the back and suicide it to get a good look at the main. We do see Stim coming down, along with some Marines being produced. A
Two more barracks.
reactor going down on the factory again. Oh, the reactors for the starport. Okay, I see. I see.
Do you have a
16.
production tab you might want to look
Yes,
at?
I
16
do.
lings
I
on
just
the way,
wasn't
evolution
looking at
chamber.
it.
We are going to see the push by Polt. Ooh,
There are
so
way
many
too many
steam
lings. Almost getting surround on all of those Hellions, getting one.
Like, Stephano will clean this up. Yeah, he does hold. Excellent job by Stephano holding up
And now
all those
Stephano will
Hellions.
be able to spread his creep and go expand. I would be surprised if we didn't see a third for Stephano coming down quite soon.
Stephano does know about the expansion because he does see those mules and SCVs mining.
We do see 9 more drones coming in for Stephano. Stephano has a huge supply lead, but that's to be expected in a TVZ. All those Hellions getting repaired by those OP SCVs. Not really. You don't. Zerg doesn't even need. I mean, Terran doesn't even need SCVs. They just need mules. So, as seen on the game that Fenjoy will cast it of me, that should be up soon. When are you uploading that, by the way? Just wondering.
One, the cheese fair?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't even cheese. It was just an all-in push, but
That's cheesy.
it was just bad. That's what it was.
These Hellions are going to clean up all of his scouting links, but these lings coming in from the side are going to be able to mop up these 3 Hellions right here.
Yes, they
But he's
will.
Gonna pull back the
Trying to
Hellions.
get that surround. Oh,
Marines doing
getting the surround on all the Hellions. Oh, but too many Marines.
One ling is going to limp back to base, though, with a few HP.
+1/+1 going down. 2 hatcheries, a macro and a third going down for Stephano, along with Lair.
Lair coming up.
Coming up.
Lair does not go past. It comes up.
Okay, that sounds good.
It does.
I do like the building placement, causing that if the Hellions go around. Oh, Hellions coming through the middle, along with Marine. Well, actually, no, the Marines are coming through the middle. The Hellions are all the way up at the base. Stephano being a little too aggressive with his lings. Plot being rather stupid, I believe, by coming onto the creep and not going to actually scout that third right away. Stimming up into the third. Stim to kill buildings. Stim to kill buildings.
While he's taking a third base behind this infestation pit coming down for Stephano, those Hellions are going to get completely destroyed because of their bad positioning. Combat shield is done. He's going to be able to mop up this third quite easily. The Broodlings are going to try to run at the Marines, but oh my god, the medvacs.
We are seeing siege tanks coming in. Siege mode not yet researched, though. And a third going down for TSLPolt, whatever. He is going to have a third up before Stephano is able to mine at a third. This would be a huge upset if Polt could pull off this win.
Well, Stephano's really behind right now. He can't. That third was denied.
He is getting +2/+2 and pathogen glands, though. Infestors are pretty damn good, especially against Marines.
Those lings are going to check for the third. The Marines are there. Oh my god. Retreat, Marines, retreat.
Oh, getting a perfect surround, and medevacs are gay.
Am I slightly ahead of you, Jake? I think I'm slightly ahead of you somehow. More Marines are coming in.
No, you aren't ahead of me, actually. I just said it late.
You're slow.
It just made me like sad watching that happen. You see 4 infestors coming in after the pathogen glands the pathogen glands got to 3 or 30 seconds, and that's when you are supposed to build your infestors, because infestors take 50 seconds to make. And
oh, look at this, Stephano. You're so smart. You take a third on the opposite side because you know your third's not going to be able to go there anymore. He's gonna take
and he is breaking down the rocks to help with the getting his units over there in time. We do see a lot of Marines in the middle.
Controls the Zelnaga. He will be able to see these little lings cutting out these rocks, won't he?
I would like to see Stephano get a Baneling nest right now. I mean, all he has seen is Marines. He's yet to see a siege tank. There are 2, and three now, and 1 more being made. Sorry, that was still.
Engineering Bay Armory and more supply depots coming down for Polt because he is nearly supply blocked. +2 is almost done for the Zerg player. 2 armor and 2 melee.
More infestors coming in. 4 infestors.
God,
do they have burrow? No, they do not have burrow.
Oh god, without burrow.
Are they going for I'm wondering if he's going for broodlords or going to be going for ultralisks. I don't know what would be the better choice in this situation. I'm assuming broodlords just because they seem like the more popular choice most of the time.
Plus he has siege tanks and Brulors can outrange those siege tanks. And the Marines are so scattered out. He's afraid of banelings right now. It's really obvious. He's building a bunker. He is getting a missile turret.
He's just kind of protecting each of his siege tanks with the Marines there.
Yeah, but it does look like he's kind of in a weird position right now. Both players are kind of in this weird position where they really can't do that much to each other.
Stephano getting his fourth up too.
Deny drops. Yeah, he could just deny drops.
Oh, he is going for the Ultralos Cavern.
Oh, he is?
I feel like with that amount of Marines, the Ultralos aren't going to be able to do all that much. Marines are actually rather good against Ultralos, even though it seems kind of stupid they are.
He's going to move out with some of his siege tanks.
These are a lot of infestors. If he moves into the middle with all those Marines, and if they're in a clump,
Sister Tower is up.
Sending out lings to deny vision of the infestors. We do see Marines and siege tanks moving down to the bottom. Oh, the all-important adrenal glands upgrade that no one ever gets, and it makes me sad. Oh, are these... Tossing down infested Terran to make sure that the...
Oh, few infested...
Sending infested Terran! Oh, I thought the Zerglings would push there. Where is Burrow? Why have you not gotten Burrow, Stephano? Burrow's so good!
2 Ultralos are on the way.
You see the Lings moving up to the top expansion?
My. Stephano's gonna... He might try to run straight into the opponent's main, and he looks like he is going to do that. Awesome.
Yeah, all the Lings just swarming into the main. He is so out of position for this. All of his units moving back.
Oh, they are getting fungal
Stemmed
like crazy,
fungals. Huge fungals. Brilliant fungals.
Oh my god.
One fungal. Oh my gosh. One more fungal kills all of them.
But the
Oh my gosh.
But look at how many Lings he still has. Building 20 more pairs and extra Ultralis, and they're gonna push across. Oh, they're gonna catch the siege tanks out of position if they don't siege right now. Stephano's reinforcements are going to cut these to ribbons.
No more energy left on these infestors. If only you could morph them into infestor archons.
Infestors.
Poor infestors.